I mean, surely we're going to do this. What it means for me, I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Okay, there's Sly Raptor and then other beast stuff. What does this do? Discover from your tier. That's actually not too terrible, though. Huh. But we can copy Metalhead. I mean, I hate to do this. I'm just going to let fate decide here. It actually tends to work somewhat well for me when I just say, I can't make a decision in this limited time. You figure it out for me. All right, and we are going to go with N'Zoth, which in the end game gets to copy Goldrin and Octosari. We are missing a lot of the key support. We can't find the bird.
Hey, my favorite commander is back.
Oh.
Ready to get started?
Turn 1 Dancing Barnstormer. Oh, wow. Okay, this is actually... I thought I was for sure going to be playing Beasts. But turn 1 Dancing Barnstormer on N'Zoth seems quite good. Selfless Hero, always available as well in the end game. There's not many other death rattles, so like at some point we will actually just be selling the fish. If this is the game plan, beautiful, beautiful. And we even get the fish trigger off that 50-50. We're already incredibly powerful here.
Oh, it's okay.
I think I'll roll, try to hit a Dancing Barnstormer, but if I miss, that's totally fine. We can still pick up a Bejewelist. The Taunter is actually very nice, come to think of it, because now Dancing Barnstormer will always die before the fish. The only downside might be that I'm too strong that the fish doesn't die. But you know what? That is a risk I'm willing to take. Next turn, I will be rolling twice. Could lock on to Tad, but I'd much rather roll for Dancing Barnstormer, especially on fish. Motley is something I can play in the end game. It is an elemental. Yeah, there's actually a decent amount of death rattles on the top of the curve here, but I do think I'm going to wind up looking for elementals here. Ooh, another a fellow Dancing Barnstormer enjoyer, I see. We have 100% to win, plus we get double the buffs of that player. Seems quite fantastic. So this is the new Dancing Barnstormer on Tier 2. I'm sure you've seen it by this point.
Your minions
And
really pulled their weight.
this is fantastic. So what I could do here is I could use Reef Riffer to give something +2/+2. I don't actually think that's worth 2 gold, though, as opposed to just rolling twice for more Barnstormers and potentially other elementals. Next turn, this costs 5. I've got 6. We are either making a double purchase or we are... And this would be good taunted as well. That's something to consider. I'm fine rolling for the Barnstormer triple next turn as well. And just really going fish crazy. I think this... If this isn't good enough to win the lobby, then the devs really missed their mark on this Barnstormer rebalance, and right now I'm just trusting the devs. I'm trusting that the devs got it right here. Unfortunately, this Barnstormer doesn't die, which means I only get +1/+1. I knew that could be an issue as the game goes on, which is why I'm going to need to taunt it, potentially even drop this Bejeweled Duelist.
Nice work out there.
I think I like this. Oh, and we have the taunt here too. Okay.
You face me.
You face the sea. I don't think I want another Bejeweled Duelist. I am going to roll a bunch for Dancing Barnstormer because I'm not leveling up just yet. But I'm so strong already, and I want to make sure I get this scaling happening. And I think the best way to do that is by taunting here. Potentially even selling this. I don't think I'm really at risk of losing. I'm not going to do that, though. I'm not just going to sell out of Bejeweled Duelist. So on Tier 4 now, we have access to Flourishing Frostling, Wildfire Elemental. That's going to be a huge power spike. And then honestly, like, that's kind of it. Elemental of Surprise plus Wildfire Elemental. That's the whole game. So here's why we taunted here. This is beautiful. And now fish. Unfortunate. Can't taunt the fish, too. So if I had sold the Barnstormer, then I would have gotten 2 more pumps. Or not the Barnstormer, the Bejeweled Duelist. Not selling Barnstormer, but I am going to triple it. Could level up, but I actually just want Barnstormers off the triple rewards. So it doesn't behoove me to level. We'll take a Bejeweled Duelist. It's fine, though. I could see selling through it this turn.
You face me. You face the sea.
If we find another Barnstormer. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I get to find another one. I should lock here, maybe? Huh. I don't think I need this. The only question is this fish too soon in the lineup? I'm going to move it back 1 after the Bejeweled Duelist. I'm very, very strong, though. On a 3 streak on turn 5. Yeah, no, I'll look to triple the Seaborn Summoner eventually, but I'm going to try to put in some more Barnstormers before that happens. Yeah, this is the problem. Nothing died before the fish. Quite a bummer. The Gold Barnstormer doesn't even die at all. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. We are high rolling so much. So what do? I mean, I think I just try to find more Barnstormers. Yeah, this is a fine pickup. Because it's going to let me find a lot more Barnstormers.
You face the sea.
I'll maybe sell through that. I love that this puts things into the shop, which means that they have the Barnstormer bonuses already. Probably sell through Bejeweled Duelist. Sell both of these Bejeweled Duelists for something relevant here. Don't find anything relevant. I'll just full roll down, though. Again, do I sell this? I might put the fish last. It feels like there's no way that George is going to amount to anything, though. Look at the bottom of this lobby. Maybe he can. Maybe I'm selling Georgie short here. Alright, I'll play this. Don't do me wrong, Georgie. You better be strong. Alright, they've also got a Barnstormer, a fellow Barnstormer enjoyer, I see, and we're able to trade. Are they going to be able to take out my other cards? Looks like yes. Looks like yes. They won't be able to take out the fish, though, as I put it too late. Dang, that's tough. That's really tough to get this active. Might level up this turn, start trying to look for Wildfire Elementals. If I hit the Barnstormer triple early, then I think I'll go for it. Could pick up the Bejeweled Duelist triple here. Right now my problem is that I've been too strong, though, this whole time. Let's find the Barnstormer first. I think that's more important. Then I'll level. Not really interested in anything here. I'm just looking for econ, like the diver guy. Oh, this is actually great. And sure, I can take a Seaborn Summoner. I think Seaborn Summoner is a lot of fun. And I could still sell both of these to potentially hit like a scout here. And by scout, I meant Wildfire Elemental. So it actually is positive to sell both of these and just put in another Seaborn Summoner. Let's just do that. That seems fun. Oh, now it's not. Now the guy's a 15-15. Oh well.
Face me. You face the sea.
It's just gonna get me a bunch of free looks. I don't think I need Emergent Flame. I'm just looking for Wildfires and potentially more Barnstormers. Oh, it's missing the first plus in the +2. So maybe I can't trust the devs that much after all. That's the thumbnail. The devs made a mistake, and it's pointing at the missing plus from the Dancing Barnstormer. So there we go. Just came up with that one. That's possibly an unfortunate attack for me, but I think everything that my opponent has will still need to trade into this Barnstormer, at which point the fish is just, does it randomly get attacked? It does not. Okay. So I only give my shop +4/+4 this turn. And what is, it's a demon dragon. So the guy that eats. So he's not available. Not available for comment here. And I guess let's just start rolling a bit and seeing if we can find some cool elementals. I don't really want to level up and triple this with a golden elemental, so I really don't have any need to level again. Can I do this? Okay, I can. Perfect. Let's grab this now. And I am going to have to roll in between these spells.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Sure. That's quite large.
That one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
I'll pick it up now, probably. Okay, definitely. Alright, and I am in a little bit of an awkward space here, so I think what I will do is cycle through Reef Explorer and then locking onto Selfless Hero and Flourishing Frostling.
Not food.
I think that's fine. Could be wrong. I don't know if it's worth playing this or not. I do have this. I am way ahead. Okay, we are seeing now some people catch up. They're going to take out both of my Barnstormers here. I'm not super upset about just having a huge fish, but now I have to start taking it a little bit more seriously. Restless Murghul is going to take out one of my cards here, and then a few things will trade into Frostling still. Go here. Okay, a little bit awkward, but I take, what is this, 8? That seems totally acceptable. Gave my shop +8/+8. So we're looking at almost 50 for the Frostling now. And I'm going to try to triple Frostling this turn, I think. I think that seems worthwhile. I think I'm going to buy, like, all of this stuff. I don't actually know if I wanted to buy that, come to think of it. It just gave this, like, +4/+4. I don't know if that was worth the gold. Let's buy this. There we go. There is a Wildfire. So I want this. I want this. I guess I might be getting out of Seaborn Summoner just for it being too tiny. Then I thought I was locking onto Selfless Hero, but I think I might actually just wind up tossing the fish in the late game. I feel like that might be a slightly more consistent strategy. Just throw in another Barnstormer, and then I might just sell out of Frostling and throw in Wildfire Elemental. It's going to mean that, like, nobody can stop me, right? And then I can still make use of Seaborn Summoner. So that seems good enough to me. Next turn, I will sell out of Seaborn Summoner. I think it's done enough. And I'll cycle through this for Econ. Just look for a few more Elementals. And then I'll probably try to triple this and give it Divine Shield with the Elemental of Surprise. And then eventually looking to cut the fish, cut the Dancing Barnstormer. Big Coral. Big Coral. take out base skill. We don't take out the Relentless Mergul. That's a little bit awkward. Dancing Barnstormer does look like it's going to get to go pretty crazy here, though. And I actually lose this one. Again, taking 12. Still pretty high. But now I think I'm going to cut the second Seaborn Summoner for stats, and that'll add a pretty considerable amount more stats to the board.
The battle's really raging out there.
Not going to worry about that. I don't need no +2/+2. Yeah, let's just roll. Could try to triple a new Seaborn Summoner, but I think I'm just over that. Trying to triple Wildfire here. I don't think that's good enough. So... Alright, let's level up, roll, and then I can sell both of these for an elemental, but I do not find one. So now I'm just going to roll down. Phalanx pumps up the fish, and then the fish... Some interesting stuff with that. Could also finally start to cut a Barnstormer. I don't know if I should be trying to triple Selfless. It does seem like a pretty good Death Rattle to copy, but then it's basically just like I'm playing two Selfless heroes, which I think is just too much. I think I'm just going to play this board again for a turn and use one more turn to... but the Seaborn Summoner doesn't even... Alright, that's the deciding factor there. Alright. Fair enough with all that. So just to vocalize what actually went through my head there, Seaborn Summoner, now that I have 6 things in the shop, isn't even as good because I have to buy something before using it, which just makes it a little bit clunkier and not as worth hanging on to. Because of that, I decided to sell out of it. Hit the Dancing Barnstormer? No! Okay. Well, we hit all the big ones. We hit all the important ones there. I unfortunately take damage cap. So I can't lose again. I am basically in the top 4. So I'm climbing.
Got some fresh recruits for you.
But this wasn't, like, the most powerful sequence of events. I'm going to sell out of this Barnstormer here, well, especially for that. Well, that doesn't even mean anything. But I'm grabbing a Wildfire Elemental triple. I think this is going to be a good power spike for me. Let's find out. I'm thinking about just picking this Barnstormer up as like a reasonably big card that I could maybe triple. I'll grab a Blood Gem, I'll roll, and then I can sell out a Flat Tusk. I can actually just play double non-golden Barnstormer, and that's fine. I wanted to triple it here, but I guess that's kind of a pipe dream.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
This isn't that much. I mean, it's enough bigger than the 26/26, but I don't think it's worth locking onto. I think I just want to look for more Wildfire Elementals. And then I am going to cut this. Don't really care about Tavern Tempest. I mean, it's reasonable. It's a 44/44 that only costs 2 gold. But I think let's do this. I think I'm going to use both of my Blood Gems here. Kind of would have liked to put Divine Shield on this, like I said. But I do think I'm going to play it in this order. And not play a bumper for Wildfire Elemental. Hopefully that's not a mistake. Opponent on Murlocs here. Let's see how it's looking. They do not have a taunt, so I think Wildfire Elemental's looking good. We're going to clear out one of their largest characters, so that's nice. And then we clear out their Venomous. That also seems pretty good. I continue growing my shop. And this is a win, not quite against the lobby leader, but against a pretty strong opponent that will likely put me into the top 4 and allow me to undo what happened in the previous game. Bigglesworth actually working out here for this opponent. Good for them. I'd like to, like I said, buy something before I use the Seaborn Summoner. It gives me slightly more value. I'll buy this. It's fine. And then I'll look for 2 more elementals, and I'm probably just going to, like, replace some of this. Well, now I go for the triple. That's fine. I think I will replace this Dancing Barnstormer, though. And I think it's time to cut the fish first, actually. Just when I say that, I can pick up a Ghast Coiler for some anti-scam when Murlocs are abound. Alright, I think anti-scam against Murlocs is going to be good. Let's see what this gives me. Of course, an Elemental. I can sell out of Barnstormer and Rock and put the Ghast Coiler in. Potentially picking up this. I can cut this for this too, which is a little bit stronger. And maybe lets me find 1 more Elemental instead of fish.
You face the sea.
Like, I'd play another Wildfire here. Maybe I should just cut the fish. Sell 1, 2, 3. Play Ghast Coiler. Play Bejeweled Duelist. Sure. I don't want to lose.
Rocking rocks. Diamonds fight forever.
And I'm going to play a bumper, too, before the Wildfire Elemental. I think that that's wrong.
The momentum, friend.
Yeah, I think that was wrong to do. Okay, no, it was right. They've got a Phalanx. Okay. I did not consider that that is also an Elemental. So we'll take out that and their Mercules, and now I just have to battle through base skill plus a Coral, which does seem like a lot. I don't find any incredible scam here. I definitely lose this. Unless I get, like, really... I'll throw in 1 more really lucky. Seems unlikely, especially with that hit. I could go here. That's not going to be enough. Yeah, so I'm dead. But I could maybe squeeze into 3.5? That seems fine. Yeah, I get 3.5, so that's going to be like a plus 20 or something. Plus 26. And we're climbing.